So we have a date. Canada's federal election is on. And this time, something bigger than who forms government is at stake. This might be our only opportunity to reverse the polarizing trend that has crept in from the South and reclaim the identity that makes us a sovereign nation. When my wife and I moved here to Nanaimo, I did a podcast series where I interviewed each of the federal candidates. And I told them, I said, we're not going to talk about your party or your policies or your platform. The other media has done that all. We're going to talk about you, where you came from, what you're scared of, what your biggest regret in life was. And I said, look, if you start straying off into politics, I'm going to nod my head and I'm going to smile, but I'll edit it all out. And what came out was raw and real. Tears were shed. Suddenly the candidate sounded a lot less like policy manuals, a lot more like our neighbors. Canadian politics these days feels a lot less like civic duty and more like a full contact sport. There's teams, there's jerseys, there's that uncle who has to be reminded every Christmas to not bring up the convoy and then still manages to bring it up like 3 times before dessert. For the longest time, Canadians treated neighbors as neighbors. We were the people who lent you a snow shovel when yours broke mid-blizzard. The people who took your garbage bins in when you were out of town, not because of the way you voted, but because it was garbage day. And also because raccoons. But somewhere along the line, we started drawing battle lines down the middle of cul-de-sacs. We started muting family chats and blocking old friends because they voted blue or red or orange or green. Yes, politics matter. Policies affect lives. But if we keep copying the partisan warfare of the unraveling republic to our south, we risk more than gridlock. We risk becoming indistinguishable. A nation where political identity trumps everything else, where every conversation is a loyalty test, every disagreement a threat. If we keep going the way we have been going, we won't just resemble America. We will be its 51st state in all but law. Echo chambers, not communities. Ideology, not citizenship. That's the future we're hurtling toward, and that's not Canada. At least it didn't used to be. So this election, join me in doing a little reset on our assumptions. No more conflating political disagreement with moral failure, seeing the other side as evil or stupid or out to destroy the country. They're not. They're just seeing the world from a different spot on the map. Canadians are more than our politics. We're the people who nod at each other in the elevator, who wave the other cars through the 4-way stops, who stack the chairs after the meeting. Because after the last ballot is counted, the last sign is removed, we'll all still be here, side by side, shoveling snow, sharing driveways, waiting in line at the passport office. That's what makes us not just another one of the U.S. states. Let's keep it that way.